Okay, so for this deep dive, we're turning to a really powerful piece of ancient writing, specifically some parts of Psalm 59.
And it gets right to the heart of things, doesn't it? It's this raw cry for help. Deliverance, really.
Yeah, exactly. Deliverance from, well, intense hostility. It doesn't hold back.
No, it doesn't. The language is incredibly vivid right from the get-go. You get this picture of someone truly cornered.
And it's specific. The plea is very direct. Deliver me from my enemies, O God.
To protect me from those who rise up against me. It's not abstract.
Right. And it paints a picture of who these enemies are. They're described pretty starkly.
They are evildoers, bloodthirsty men, very strong terms.
Definitely. And it details what they're actually doing.
Yes. See how they lie and wait for me? Fierce men conspire against me. And then this key part.
For no offense or sin of mine, O Lord. That claim of innocence seems really important here.
It absolutely does. It underlines that the aggression feels completely unwarranted to the psalmist.
Which makes the threat feel even more, sinister.
Exactly. I have done no wrong, yet they are ready to attack me. You can almost feel the desperation.
And the ask isn't just a quiet prayer, it's urgent. Arise to help me. Look on my plight.
It's a demand, almost. A call for God to physically, well, metaphorically stand up and intervene, to see and then act.
Which brings up the question of what kind of action is actually being requested.
Well, it's pretty strong stuff. He asks God to rouse yourself to punish all the nations.
Show no mercy to wicked traitors.
Ah.
So it's a call for judgment, not just personal rescue, but broader judgment too.
In the way these enemies are described, the imagery is quite something. It's visceral.
It really is. They return at evening, snarling like dogs, and prowl about the city.
Snarling like dogs. That just sticks with you, doesn't it? It makes them seem almost inhuman, this menacing presence.
Totally. Lurking around. And it's not just their actions, it's their words, too. They're highlighted as dangerous.
Yes, this part is fascinating. See what they spew from their mouths?
They spew out swords from their lips. That's incredible, isn't it? This ancient idea of words as actual weapons.
Swords from lips. Such a powerful metaphor for, destructive speech, lies, slander.
And they seem to think they can get away with it, like they're invisible.
Right, saying, who can hear us? There's this arrogance.
But the psalm immediately flips that. But you, O Lord, laugh at them.
Yeah.
You scoff at all those nations.
Yeah, it contrasts their limited view with God's total awareness. God sees everything, isn't threatened at all.
And that seems to be a turning point, right?
Yeah.
Shifting focus from the scary enemies back to God.
Definitely. It leads straight into this declaration of trust. Oh, my strength, I watch for you. You, O God, are my fortress.
My loving God. So the fear, the despair, it starts to recede a bit, replaced by reliance on God's protection.
God as this absolute refuge, a fortress. And there's this confidence. God will go before me and will let me gloat over those who slander me. An expectation of vindication.
But then, okay, here's where it gets really interesting, I think. The specific request about what God should do.
Ah, yes. But do not kill them, O Lord, our shield.
Wait, don't kill them. After all that, describing them as bloodthirsty, asking for punishment, that feels like a twist.
It does seem counterintuitive, especially after asking God to punish and show no mercy. But it continues.
Or my people will forget. That's the reason given.
Exactly. The request clarifies how they should be judged. In your ace might make them wander about and bring them down.
Okay, so bring them down, make them wander, like diminish their power.
Right, and it links this to their specific sins. For the sins of their mouths, for the words of their lips, let them be caught in their pride.
For the curses and lies they utter, consume them in wrath, consume them till they are no more. So it still sounds like destruction, but maybe not immediate annihilation.
Consume their power, their pride, perhaps. Breaks them utterly. But the explicit reason for not killing them outright is memory, so the people don't forget.
Forget what, though?
Forget that God rules, essentially. Forget God's justice and power. Their continued humbled existence becomes a sort of living lesson.
Ah, I see. So instead of being wiped out and maybe forgotten later, their weakened state is a constant reminder.
A continuous testament to God's judgment. They might still be around, maybe still snarling like dogs as the psalm revisits later, but they're ineffective, broken, wandering. A visible consequence.
That makes sense. And it allows the psalm to swing back firmly to praise at the end.
Yes. But I will sing of your strength. In the morning I will sing of your love.
For you are my fortress, my refuge in times of trouble.
The trust feels earned, solidified.
O my strength, I sing praise to you. You, O God, are my fortress, my loving God. It lands on that note of complete confidence.
So it's quite a journey. From that raw fear, the anger at these enemies, the dogs, the swords from lips, to this ultimate trust.
And navigating that central tension, asking for judgment, for their power to be consumed because of their wicked words and pride.
But specifically saying don't kill them so people remember. It's fascinating.
It really is. That link between memory and the enemy's survival rather than their total destruction, which leaves us with something to think about. What does it mean in this ancient context that memory is tied to the survival, albeit a diminished survival of the enemy?
And maybe for you listening, what might this subtle distinction suggest about how justice or divine action is being portrayed right here in these verses? Something to ponder.